Tube, what up? I'm here. I'm here for it all, Tube. I'm here for it all. UFC 284. As controversial as it gets. I'm right into it. There's other two fights I wanted to talk about. Shout out to Yair Rodriguez. Jack got it done also, man. But listen. Islam and Volkanovski. That's the fight right there. That's the main topic of discussion across the board last night. It was a great fight. First and foremost, it was one hell of a fight. A lot of people thought it was just going to be like a demolition derby, like Islam was just going to run over Volkanovski, and they had every right to think that. Me personally, I have Volkanovski winning. I didn't have him just running over Volkanovski because, like I said, people were saying this is like the number one and number two. Nah, we ain't going to disrespect Volkanovski like that. Volkanovski is the best in the world before this fight, and he's still one of the best in the world after the fight. This was number one versus number 1A. There was no number two. Both of these men are on top of their game last night. That's why you saw a high-level exhibition match last night. It was just a great fight, and it's crazy. I think that fight went the way it did because both men underestimated each other's greatest strength. Volkanovski even said he didn't think Islam was going to be as slick as he was with the stand-up. And Volkanovski and Islam damn sure didn't think Volkanovski wrestling was going to hold up like it did. Islam and damn near everybody in this planet didn't think Volkanovski wrestling was going to be able to hold up as it did. You know what I'm saying? And again, I felt like third round, Islam was going to be able to get the takedown and secure the choke. You know what I'm saying? I felt like just off of Islam's pressure and his ground game and everything of that nature, eventually he was going to be able to slow Volkanovski down and get the choke. That didn't happen last night, too. Like, it is crazy because Javier Mendez, Islam coach, he even said it himself. He was surprised because as the fight kept going, it was like Volkanovski just kept getting stronger and stronger. Like, he was not letting Islam do anything. Even when Islam, the boogeyman, one of the best in the world, I don't care how you feel about it, one of the best in the world, the performance he had against Charles Oliveira, Islam was on Volkanovski's back. Even when Islam was trying to take Volkanovski down, Volkanovski, just his balance, his patience, he never grabbed the fence at all. It was just, he just always believed in his wrestling defense. You know what I'm saying? And even when Islam had his back, it was a couple scary moments where it looked like Islam was about to get the choke because he had his arm right underneath Volkanovski's neck. And it looked like he was about to start working a crank. The level of composure that Volkanovski showed, I mean, we all know that he's a wild man. He was smiling and talking to Islam and punching him while Islam, the boogeyman, was trying to choke him out. If that's not badass right there, I don't know what is. And even on the feet, Volkanovski had some moments. He even caught Islam in the first round with something. I felt like he even finished the fifth round strong as hell. He dropped him and then was able to finish the round off superbly strong. So I don't know, man. I felt like I'm torn, to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because Islam has some good moments on the ground. Nothing too crazy, but I felt like even though Volkanovski was punching him, you know what I'm saying, even with Islam on his back, I still felt like Islam still controlled, you know what I'm saying, had some solid, around with the ground control. So that gotta count as something. Again, it was moments where he did, threaten Volkanovski with the choke. But other than that, man, yeah, like I said, it's just a close one. Because, again, Volkanovski finished that fifth round close as hell, man. Dominant, So once it was over, I'm like, damn, I think Volkanovski might have done enough to get it. Worst case scenario, I'm thinking it might be a draw. You know what I'm saying? Other people saying a robbery. I don't know. Again, I don't think Islam was. I just hate to call it. I hate to call it because I love both of them. It was just such a close fight, man. Damn. But again, if they would have gave it to Volkanovski, double champ, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to Islam, so I'm like, I'm not mad at it either. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fight was just so damn good, so damn close. Again, nobody thought that Volkanovski's takedown defense would last 5 rounds. Maybe the first round, maybe. Okay, that's a given. Second round, but midway third round, fourth round, fifth round, I mean, come on. Even when it was just one sequence with Islam, Islam had a nice takedown. Volkanovski said it. I'm going to get right back up. I'm going to get right back up. He was talking to the crowd. I'm going to get right back up. No problem. And he did that. It was like, I don't know. He's one of the best in the world for a reason. You know what I'm saying? 145-pound king. Went up 10 pounds to a division. You know what I'm saying? Took on the boogeyman of the UFC. Period. Held his own in the boogeyman's world. What more can you say? What more can you say? It's that simple. He's one of the best in the world. I've been said that again. This was no number 1 versus no number 2. This was 1 versus 1A. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And it showed. That's why I love this damn sport. You don't get too many times when you see 2 champions, 2 good, great fighters at the top of their game fighting each other. I'm putting it all on the line. Volkanovski didn't have to do that. He could have just stayed at 145 and just chilled out. He didn't have to. He went up. That wild man went up and said, I want that champ. Everybody running from him. I'm going to take him on in my backyard. Talk about pressure. Talk about pressure. Volkanovski moonwalked through hell last night. And potentially everybody saying he won. You know what I'm saying? Put on a great performance. Come on. In your hometown? Like, come on. We've seen plenty of fighters get knocked out, choked out in their hometown. Volkanovski put it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, and I hate to repeat myself, but I got to say it one more time. He is the best. He was the best in the world before this fight, and he's damn sure the best in the world after this fight. So that's just what it is, man. He's definitely going to go back down. You know what I'm saying? Fight Yair. Unify that featherweight strap. I love Yair. Him and Josh, that was a good fight as well. I enjoyed it. So I'm just happy for Yair because, with so many ups and downs with him. It was like 1 minute he's in the UFC, 1 minute he's not. And I was just talking to one of my brothers. I would just remember when they were pushing Yair and he fought Frankie Edgar, got a humbling loss in that. But he just always stayed with it, Always been super talented. Like a damn ninja in there. You never know what you're going to get from Yair. You know what I'm saying? So it's just great to see that he got a championship to his, to his career, his resume. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a lock with him and Volkanovski, and that's going to be a damn good fun one for sure. So, yeah, I just really wanted to talk about those couple fights. I enjoyed a lot of other fights on the card too, but I just wanted to really dive into that, man. So, yeah, too, I'm out, man. I'm out.